Jacksonville Pool.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I think we should take a little blast from the past yesterday and enjoy some of these instant replays.
Yeah, buddy.
Yesterday, guys.
What a shot.
These are some of
what
the
a shot.
best shots that happened yesterday.
Well played.
Huge shout out. That was Maggie with a beautiful, beautiful little crossbank action here. Same matchup after
what
a
a
beautiful
shot.
timeout. Mr. Gilbert there.
Woo!
And using that tangent line, that 8 ball to get the win. Had to give props to his coach. Oh, one of my favorites here. One rail kick into the 8 ball, left hand side pocket.
Wow, what a shot.
Can't get the win right
what
there
a
on that
shot
one
for
too.
the victory.
Love the celebrations, man. Yesterday was such a fun and fantastic. Look, dude, you won't believe the cut on this ball. You and I believe. Look at the steep angle. Drains it.
Gracious.
8 ball just walks the dog
She
right
does.
down.
What a
Brittany
shot,
Burke there doing the business.
Wow.
Handling the business, I should say. Look at this. This is, oh my gosh. I still, I lost my mind after the shot. Look at this. One rail kick, back kick into the back slice, top left hand corner pocket.
No way does he
Look
do
at
this
that.
shot.
Look at that.
Drop 14
Beautiful
ball.
shot with Mr. Jose Santiago. Just denied it on that one. So keep in mind, he can request as a player, and the team is a crazy one. Watch what happens here with his 3-ball cluster, chat. You'll enjoy this. This is a good one. There we go. Oh, goodness, chat. Oh, my goodness. Hold on here. The bank here. Bank finally 10 corner pocket. Stabbed into that rail. Then on down.
Oh, he drains it, though. What a shot.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Yesterday was a fantastic
What I
day.
say
A
is
lot
that
of
go, chat.
celebration
I
we
thought
had
you
from
Hill.
yesterday.
Here it is, Hill.
Teams enjoying the new
Good out.
scorekeeper app, which was amazing. I say new scorekeeper app. New for triangles for us.
Woo. Oh, he drains the bank, though,
LJ.
chat. What a shot by LJ.
LJ.
What a
shot,
shot.
baby. I don't know, man. Makes
Oh, my
close early
gosh,
on
what a
Saturdays
shot.
if they're even open. Handle that business.
What a shot.
But yeah, yesterday was a
Gosh.
lot of fun. It was a good day. Look at this. Look at this bad boy sit. Sits perfect.
Oh, what a shot. Back in a response.
Ultimate defense.
Let's go.
Ultimate defense there, chat. See Mr. Steve Weber over here. Miss Christina.
Does have enough room to
One
get
rail
past that
kick.
3. Oh, wow. It's going to make contact.
Right into
What
it.
a shot.
I mean, you're talking about just a
What a
smidgen.
shot.
A little bit harder. That bad boy was gone. What a beautiful, beautiful
predicament here.
kick there.
Pretty close to that 9. Oh my gosh, steamroller. I'm sorry. Dude, forgive me.
Oh, wait, guys. We're
Been
going to
talking
have
about so much
team
today.
day one-ish
What a shot. What
versus
a shot.
team post 9 over here. Now, keep in mind, we will be on 2 tables at once today. Kind of enjoying a little bit of the back and forth action, but I think they're about to be getting started here very soon. Miss Nikki will be against Miss
Look at that.
Kimberly Bloodworth.
Nice 8
And
on
Rice
the
Wokes
break.
versus Shannon Bloodworth there. Guys, I hope y'all got to enjoy a little sneak peek blast from yesterday here. Let's see. Make sure I'll be able to show you guys. Summer Triangles 2 bracket here. Up this morning. Dude, where's my cue versus Quit Begging. Dude, where's my stick? Everybody's just losing their cues and sticks, man. I just tell you what. Versus Dr. Brown on the Fish Heads here. Cubakers versus Oliver's Company. Later this afternoon, we'll have Stroke Confidence versus the Volstead and JEC. Day one-ish versus Post 9 going on. The winner that goes on to play Cancel Christmas. Then goes on to play Chip Shots. Ball Mafia versus Golden Racks. We'll go on to play Straight Shooters. Land Sharks versus No Racks, No Glory. We'll be up against Why So Salty. Oh, my Lanta versus the Racketeers. Go on to play Press 1 for English. And later this afternoon, the Intruders versus Doninators. Winner that goes to play the winner of this matchup right here. So, again, we got another fantastic day of some live streaming commentary, having fun, doing our thing. Let me get this updated here for us. Looks like they already lagged. Shannon won the lag. All right, this will be a 5-4 race. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Again, on the other table, we got Miss Nikki versus Miss Kimberly. That is a 3-2 race in that matchup. We like to do things a little different here on day 2. We like to have 2 tables running at once, making it a shorter overall day for people. For these teams right now that are here, they'll have a 10 a.m. round, 1 p.m. round, and a 4 p.m. round. This is probably one of the better spreads on the table that we've seen. Yesterday there was a lot more clusters going on. Definitely, I'd definitely say one of the better breaks without a doubt. Good morning, my brother Steamroller Man, in the chat already on YouTube side. How are you, sir? Welcome in, welcome in. Glad you're here hanging out with us for the day, brother. Appreciate you showing up and showing out, man, as always. Love the support. There we go. Nice shot with that 2 ball. Setting up good for the 7. I said there's definitely some opportunity for this right for sure. This is, if you go back and rewatch some of the stream from yesterday, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about, where, and I'm sure it'll appear very soon here as well within a couple breaks. You'll see, I mean, obviously it's 8 ball on a 7-foot table. There's going to be some major clusters that's going to happen. Mr. J Money Lamont, he said, let's go. Let's go indeed. Speaking of, by the way, you know what I forgot to do, chat? I'm sorry about this. Forgot to give some praise for yesterday. Let's give a shout out to all the teams that won yesterday and took home $800 cash money. And, oh yeah, not to forget the qualification into the 2027 Jacksonville APA 8-ball World Qualifier. And that's the tournament, for those that are not aware, not part of APA. That's the tournament where teams are competing to move on to Vegas. That's the big dog there. So, team on the snap got the win yesterday. Pool party. Team Mentally Unstable 2, Pocket Monsters, Christian's Angels, Hit or Miss, the International Sharks, Let's Go. Aha, see, there's Justin. Chalk It Up, and the Misfits. All getting wins yesterday. Steamer said a couple coffees in and ready to attack the day. Brother, I hope you attack it. I hope you attack it well. I hope you have a very successful day. I wish blessings upon you, sir. Guys, I may not be at church, but I'm going to bring some church to you guys this morning here, okay? I'm going to show you the guys the love and support. And what a way to start the day. What a way to start the day, guys. That is a break and run right there, chat. Let's freaking go, baby. Wow. That's an explosive start. I don't want to say it because especially how close to the stream he was. Thanks, Jules. Especially with how close it was to the table, but the table definitely had some opportunity for a break and run there, and he took advantage. I love it. Okay. Chat, as more of you guys are coming on in the stream here, you know what I always ask from you. It takes you just a minute to like and share. Guys, there is still so many of you that are on the Facebook side that hop over to the YouTube side and are not subscribed. Please take just a moment of your time, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube side. Takes you just a minute. It means a lot to us. So even this doesn't, I mean, you got a pair here, a pair there in terms of clusters, but this is not. Like yesterday, it was very common to see, you know, 4 balls cooked up with each other, grouped up with each other. Sorry, I said cook because I see Miss Rebecca there. Rebecca, what's up? Good morning. But yeah, they'll be grouped up with each other, and it'll be a little cluster that has required a lot of people to work through stuff. You got to be willing to attack some of that early on if you're going to go for the run, and if you're not, you got to be willing to understand how to force your opponent to stay away from it all. Get your opponent to I'm sorry, you guys stay away from it. Forgive me. Get your opponent to attack it for you instead. That's what I meant. Good morning, Rebecca. I'm sorry. The caffeine is not flowing for me just yet. Trying to. But good morning to you. Hope you're doing well and blessed. Such a treat to have these two teams on the stream here. It's great to see day one-ish back on the cameras here. Both them and dude, where's my cue? Represented very well out in Vegas. Had a lot of fun. So Becky says your coffee's brewing right now. Oh yeah. Yeah, I might have to get a little sip of some Red Bull going here very soon for me. I'm drinking unsweet tea to start the day. That's how I'm trying to get my caffeine to start in the morning, but might need a little boost. Now, with today being on 2 tables at once, by the way, Sudden Death is moved up. So for these matches here, start at 10 a.m. Sudden Death is at 11:30 a.m. And again, for those that weren't here yesterday and didn't get to see electronic scorekeeping on the app here, it literally has at the very tippy top of your screen. It will automatically rotate over a match when it's time for Sudden Death for you as well. It helps keep track of it all, man. It is a beautiful, beautiful, well-oiled machine, to say the least. It was so much fun yesterday. And teams were on it too, man. I'm talking about when I watched some of the matchups, not just the ones over here on the stream table, but some of the other ones. You want to talk about teams also being on point about having their throws ready. There was one that as soon as the match ended, if there was 15 seconds between a match ending and then on top of it here, them having the second person already lagging. It was amazing. Second table right over there is Miss Nikki versus Miss Kim Bloodworth. Nikki is race to 3. Kim is a race to 2 on the second table. Which will have... Oh, I didn't adjust that camera. Oh, here. Let me fix the zoom here. Oh, so this is probably... I know you guys maybe want kind of the main view, but this may be a little better. Be able to see both matches going on at once. But that score is gonna fly real fast. Yes, that is correct, Rebecca. So on day 2, because day 2 has more realms in it, and just to keep everything progressing, we actually play on 2 tables at once instead of just the one. Day 1, you still just do the one table. The second day, when you come through the one lost side brackets, we do 2 tables. And again, that's just to keep everything moving, progressing, rocking, rolling, doing its thing. More of you guys are coming on in here. Welcome on in. Ray, good morning. Brother, I hope you're having a blessed day as well, sir. How are you today, man? Welcome in. Miss Michelle, a.k.a. Jingle Jangle's wife. Good morning to you, my dear. Welcome in. I saw Tony this morning. It's funny. I came in, he missed a shot. I said, do better, Jingle Jangle. He's like, I will. Oh, my goodness. So right now with where we're at, Steamroller on the YouTube side here, he's asking how many wins for these teams to earn the World Qualification here. So this particular part of the bracket with where they're at now, this is going to change a little bit as the day progresses. But they have three victories they have to get. 3 victories, 3 teams. So this one right here, let me go back to it. The winner of this moves on to play Team Cancel Christmas, and the winner of that moves on to play Team Chip Shots. Which BT Dubs, day 1-ish, Vegas. Cancel Christmas, Vegas. Chip Shots Vegas. This bracket is stacked, absolutely stacked with teams. So, and that's just one part of the bracket. That's just one little section of it all. But yeah, for this part of it, 3. Now we're gonna have teams later on today. It just depends on where they lost yesterday. It also depends on a couple teams not able to make it today. There was a couple teams not going to be able to be here due to life XYZ reasons. But we'll have a couple teams where maybe they only have to go through two matchups, for example. So most will at least have 2. So a couple have 3. Again, it just depends on when you lost out yesterday. Hey, I love it. Michelle says, wish you good luck to Tony's and team Oliver's company. Yeah, absolutely. Remind him some defense. I got you. Not a problem. Steamroller, that part of the bracket is a tough part of the bracket. Steamroller, by the way, guys, for those that don't know, we are live on Jacksonville APA's Facebook and YouTube. Everybody, Steamroller's over there. Oh, along with PJ. PJ, good morning to you as well, sir. Hello, how are you? Nice hit by Ronnie there. Very, very well played. And PJ jumping on over to the Facebook side, too. Hello again, PJ. Love it. Good to see Jet Set and Ronnie back in town. That's good to see that shot that Shannon just made. Holy cannoli. Almost blinked for just a second, man. Hey, sometimes it works in your favor, guys. Sometimes it works. Yeah, I love that, PJ. He says, doing well. Getting a little coffee in before I see you. Nice, brother. Nice, nice. All right. The ladies still on their first rack over there on the second table. Yeah, Miss Nikki is the one shooting right now for team day one-ish. She is a race to 3. Miss Kimberly coming to the tail right now with the very red cue right there. I like that cue. She is a race to 2. Michelle's got us pulled up on both Facebook and YouTube. Let's go. That's right, Steamroller. You know my my theory about it. I make him shoot it. Ooh, 8-ball drifting towards that side pocket there. I see you, 8-ball. Ray, appreciate you sharing out the stream. Thank you, brother. Mr. Albert, thank you so much as well. Taz, Ray, appreciate you guys. Again, when you share it, if you don't share it, it's public here. I've had some people feel like, why don't you ever compliment me for sharing the stream out? If you don't share it out and choose public, if it's just share to your friends, I don't get a little notification in my feed over here on the stream. So it's not that I don't want to call you out and tell you thank you. It's that I don't ever get notified. I don't have a way to know. So Albert says, morning, bro. You do a good job streaming, man. Albert, I appreciate you, brother. It's good to see you on the stream, man, as always. That's right, Steamroller. You never know what can happen. Make them shoot it. I agree, brother. I agree. There's a lot of y'all coming in waves this morning. Let's go. Y'all are excited for a good day of streaming. Ready to see the action happen. This is everybody's first chance. This is the first triangles of the fiscal year, if you will, the pool league year, as I like to call it. And so this is everybody's first chance to earn qualification into the 2027 Jacksonville APA 8-ball World Qualifiers. So this is a big deal tournament because you got to think teams that get this, right? You get to sit there. You can't slack off now. You can't sit there and not have good sessions. But you get to sit there and just really just rein in on your team, focus on everything else, not worry about other triangles to go after. Go ahead and start earning status towards Elite Cup, BT Dubs. Elite Cup, one-day winner-take-all tournament, single elimination for teams that earn qualification twice into triangles. after you've already earned it. And that's a $3,000 cash money winner take all prize. So gives you plenty of time to stretch your legs a little bit while everybody else is catching up to you. Oh, Michelle, you ain't got to apologize for sharing to public or not sharing. I want to let you know. I literally had somebody the other day come to me. They're like, "Why don't you ever compliment me for sharing? You say so and so's name all the time. You never compliment me." And I had to show them on Facebook where there's a drop down, and usually it'll say friends, and then it drop down first. And if you click it, it'll say public. If you click that public part, that's when I get the notification. Team says for league night, gets it, but high level tournaments every single time. Yeah, I'm very consistent about making people shoot it, even on league night, man. I know that there are some that see it as an etiquette thing, as a respect thing, and I have no problem with that, and I get where you're coming from. I respect what you have to say about it, about making your opponent shoot or not shoot a shot, but I'll never forget the day when I saw a skill level 6. The 9 and cue ball were both made, so the 9 ball spots on the dot. Obviously, it's 9 ball we're talking about. There's nothing else in the way. You get to put it whichever pocket you want to, whatever you're most comfortable with. And I watched the 6 bobble it, and I'm like, well, if a 6 can bobble that shot, and I would have never bet against them on it, then anybody can, and I'm gonna make you shoot it because I'm here to help my team win. And you got to earn your win. I'm gonna earn my win. But yeah, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys have been fantastic. So it's good. All right. Miss Kimberly over there getting the first right. That will put Post 9 onto the hill already, giving or put Miss Kim, I'm sorry, onto the hill, giving Post 9 their first point for the morning. Scores, we do try to keep them up to date in real time for you guys. That will come down to it. Eventually, there will come a point where the app realizes and sees that mathematically it's impossible for the other team to win, and it will declare itself a winner automatically. It's very nice that way. First thing I haven't seen Logan just playing in a while. A couple of Justin's teams, him, Sam, and Brian had they were 3 players on the same teams. They were on the live stream last night. Logan, I saw him briefly yesterday, but no, we didn't have him on the live stream yesterday. He wasn't over here. But they've been doing good. Been doing good. Good out, Marani. Nicely done. Yeah, I like this team. Really said, man, with splitting tables, I imagine any player has made it to the hill, and someone in the app tells them they have finished because the other table scores enough. Yep. It also, I mean, the nice thing about too, the way I look at it from a player perspective is, I like seeing my opponent in battle or my partner in battle next to me against another opponent, and so there's like an extra camaraderie where in the moment you both are battling out for your team. It's like there's times when like you'll see them both, finish and sink the 8 ball, and they're both breaking together, for example. It's like, man, like that's a cool little team moment right there. You both breaking, both got the last rack that you won together, and makes it a lot more fun. But I always tell players, man, keep your head on straight here. Don't focus too much about how good or otherwise the other table is doing. Only exception to that I would say is if you're the main coach on the team, and even then have somebody else coach, or at least tell you when you need to coach, so that way you can still keep your head in your game and not be too distracted. We'll play a tougher shot if he gets to his side pocket. Jules on the scene here, giving a timeout. They're still. Oh no, he's moving it. Okay, yeah, I like this right here. That's Steamroller. You and I were on the same same thought process. I think you got more than enough protection there. Oh no, we changed it again. Oh boy. Yeah, he definitely does. He should run straight into that 14 if he goes to the top left-hand corner. Oh, he gets it, though. What a shot. What an out. Nicely done, Ronnie. Very, very well played. Yeah, look at this replay. That was nicely done. All right, Ronnie up 3-1 right now. 2-3 left in the battle. Golly, what a break. What a break. Steamroller actually, Jules, who came in and coached him, is technically the higher skill level. He is a 7-9. So you're saying that's him being senior skill level. I will say though, there's something about going with your gut and going with the shot that you want. There's a reason you set up for that shot first. There's a why behind it. There's nothing wrong with seeking advice, but if in your gut, in your heart, you're like, man, I don't believe in this other shot, or I don't believe I'm going to execute it well, and you can't go up there with doubt. The table will will chew you up and spit you out if you go up there with a lot of doubt. So you gotta make sure you're going up there ready to attack what is going on and the situation. And if that means going back with your original shot after you've taken some advice from a good timeout, man, go with that original shot. Now, with that being said, please, always, guys, especially for us lower and mid-ranked players, we do need to be willing to listen to sound advice and experience. And I promise you, it'll pay you back in time. Taking advantage of that, of what you have on your team, and just being willing to hear and listen to how the coach is coaching you. Good attempt there on the bank, just a little short. Say able to from this view a little bit. I kind of like starting with the 4-ball here on the side. It goes 6 all the way up. Steamroller, that's right. On the YouTube side, he said, "Oh man, I just thought of this. I don't have to worry about helping teams with math and help them figure out they need this in order to finish." That's right. That's right. The app will call it out, man. It'll automatically finish when it's finished. No more figuring out that you got to hold somebody to 14 or anything like that. Like, just for example's sake, in terms of 9-ball, for example. And also, that's why it also makes this style of format, the way we do it here, more fun, in my opinion, because both tables can be running as long as somebody's on scorekeeper, keeping track of both. Man, you're golden. You're golden. You know. All right, they got the hill, so that's 1 point. This person got the hill, that's 1 point. Oh wait, it's over. Like the app will tell you, it'll be like done. It's over. I wonder what Shannon's going to grab. Well, but what are you doing over there? Where are you at right now? He says, but can the app give you a timeout? It can't. It can't. It can just keep track of whether you've hit your 1 minute on your timeout or not. But it cannot give you a timeout. That's right. Not yet. I'm sure there's some sort of AI tool out there that's coming. That oh Lord, AI's taking over everything. Yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of AI tool that's coming up that'll coach you. I hate that I just made that joke, by the way. Woo! Send it home, Shannon. Let's go. Beautiful shot. A little tougher 8-ball shot on that one, too. Lands it good. Lands it good. Hey, Ray was just asking about you, Logan. What's going on, sir? Good morning. That was very well played out. Very enjoyable to see him work through that table. And guys, as we work through some more of these racks here and we start getting some team score updates, I will be more than happy to give you guys those and show you the bracket again. So that's right, Ray. That's right. Nice even Steven. 2-2 race left in this battle. It's fun to see too. Both Ronnie and Shannon, very respectful gentlemen in the community. So this is a fun battle to see between these two. Tommy, good morning. I'm on the YouTube side saying, what size are these tables? These are 7-foot Razin tables. We're here at the one and only Legends Billiards, in which they have 16 7-foot Razms and 16 9-foot Razms. In fact, all the other tables on the screen right now that you're looking at, minus these two that we're playing on, those are part of the 9-foot Razms. You see the glass area over there in the back. There's 6 in there, and then there's 9 or 10 more out here in the main area where we are. Michelle says she realizes whenever it's a good battle between the players, not when it's not when it's a gimme, when a high rank goes against a low rank, and the high ranks can run racks. I'll tell you, man, those high ranks versus low ranks can get to be very stressful, though. We saw one last night. What was it? I think Justin had to hold. Oh my goodness, who was his opponent last night? I'm trying to remember the gentleman's name. It was Brandon Sorrow is who it was, and because Brandon only had to get to the hill, in which made it a 5-1 race, not even a 5-2 race. It was a 5-1 race. You want to talk about stressing out, dude? Like Justin handled it well, but you could tell it was wearing on him, man. He had to be on his P's and Q's and play very appropriately, especially how Brandon was running, man. There was a couple times Brandon went on a little bit of a tangent, a little bit of a run there, and he did well. He did very well. So that was I would say a high stress situation. So yeah, just like that wasn't fun. Yep, there were some good defensive shots that were happening. Yeah, it was a good one to see. Fun to watch, not fun to not fun to live through. All right, guys, I'm back here. I had to speak to one of my old teammates there, Mr. Benjamin, and while I was away, I see Miss Nikki got a win, so now that is a 2-1 race left in that battle. Nikki needing 2 for Team Day 1-ish. Miss Kimberly needing 1 for Team Post 9. She's already on the hill, got that first team point. Let's see here. Steamroller says, I have the perfect example playoffs for my 8-ball team. I throw 3 to a 3. He won 3-0. Then me blind 4 against a 4. I won 2-0. They throw a 7. I throw a 2 my wife, and she won 2-0. The 7 early 8-1 rack. Yeah, yeah, yep. It can happen, man. Those situations, dude. There's a reason to cut somebody sometimes. You know, it is definitely strategy. You got to. Yeah, especially when a player like you're talking about Steamroll on the YouTube, when a player, all they need to do is win a singular rack to get onto the hill. So that it does two things. That's what people don't take into consideration in 8-ball. It does two things. If that player gets on that point, you have now eliminated the 3-0 possibility, and you gain yourself a team point. You've actually done a 2-point swing overall. So it's a big deal. But again, you gotta know when it's time to do those things, and you also gotta talk to your low ranks and your high ranks. I won't even lie to you, man. One time took a call in the office before where a team felt it was disrespectful for the other team to have thrown their low rank against their high rank. And they're like, man, I can't believe somebody would ever do this. And I was like, hey, if I can just have like just an upfront conversation with you, like there's a lot of strategy involved and the whys behind it. I said, it's not done out of rudeness. It's done out of preservation for the team to help the team win overall. It's we win as a team, we lose as a team. And I said, I was like, expect it to happen in like triangles and world qualifiers and stuff, and in Vegas. You don't always match up even. You gotta know when it's gonna happen. That's why you also gotta be careful throwing your high ranks blind, man. I watched a couple people do it willy nilly, and it paid off just fine. They went up against another fellow high rank, but I looked at the other teams like they could have played a 2 easily. They had a 2. Could have played somebody and added some super duper pressure because the team that threw blind was behind. So there's good reasons to do it. Strategy all involved and nothing but fun, man. Nothing but love. I love it. Zero said the other 7 was wondering my strategy, but I knew they only had 4s left. And I had 2 5s sitting on the sideline for coaching. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was, Ray. It definitely was, sir. Miss Rosemary, yes, the caption is correct here. If you take a look on the screen, there are 2 players playing right now, or 2 tables running. At the top table here, we got Miss Nikki versus Kimberly. Currently, that matchup is 1-1 right now, with Nikki needing 3 games to Kimberly's 2. And then this bottom table here, our main table we started off with is Ronnie versus Shannon. We run 2 tables on the second day. Yeah, Michelle, it's definitely, like I said, some people don't realize how stressful those situations can end up being. I think just because of how good that high rank person is, that they're just going to run racks and run the other person over, and it does not always play out like that. It can, not to say that high skill level person, can't run racks. I have seen, we've seen on stream a person put 2 breaking runs on a person in a row, and all that person got to do was stand up and rack some, and that's it. So, chat, what is on everybody's agenda for that? I know you guys are hanging out with me on the stream right now. What's everybody got planned for this wonderful, wonderful Sunday here? Anything in particular you guys got going on? Who's going to be joining us as well for those in Jacksonville APA? Who's going to be joining us next weekend for the 9-ball Summer Triangles? Keep in mind on that one here, we'll be over at Diamond Billiards. Very much again looking forward to another round of getting to use the scorekeeper during the tournament. Excited to see more teams get to have their hands on it and enjoy the way the format plays out. Rosemary says she'll be there. Let's go. Coming to play at 1. Nick says, pool party coming to take the cake again next weekend. Let's go, Nick. I like that attitude, brother. Come on now. PJ says, I'll be coming to play at 1. I'll see you at 1, PJ. Make sure you drive safe, sir. You got 2 teams next weekend as well. Woo. Goodness. Got a lot going on. That's right. Steamroller on YouTube talked about it. Bungler says throwing your 7s blind can hurt your team in 8-ball. You can skill level 4 and under, only need 2 racks, and it takes your stronger players out. They make the hill. Your lower skill level only job is to win 1 rack. That's right. That's exactly right. If I am throwing you as a 4 against a 7, a 3 against a 7, a 2 against a 7, your goal is to get 1 singular rack. Keep your eyes focused on the prize, baby. Don't worry about what they're doing. I don't care if they make 20 balls in a row on you. I don't care. It does not matter. We're going to shake their hand. We're going to tell them, great job. Keep our eye on the prize is what we're going to do. That's right. Oh, yeah, I feel you, Michelle. There is something that is a little boring about watching somebody run rack after rack. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sometimes it's fun to watch. I do agree, but there are other times when you're like, all right. I want the drama llama to appear on screen. I'm ready for the defensive battle. I'm ready for the chess match. So, everybody says going to be playing next weekend at 2:30. There you go. Rosemary says play at 10. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, it'll be another good overall weekend. And, nice thing is for all you teams, that are playing out there, you don't have to teach anything new. So. Oh, Logan throwing out the extra step of strategy here. Says, what if they got 2 skill level 7s and they throw 1 blind match? Do you cut? I think the answer to that question lies in what is the score overall. I think if they have 2 7s they can successfully throw, and I know the people are here, let's just assume they can make it happen, right? If my team is up in points, then I absolutely do the cut on that first one and go on it from there. But it also depends on who their 2 7s are. Obviously, we talk about with Super 7s and stuff like that as well. So I think that's the other part of it that it depends upon. But I think there's going to be, I feel like, a higher percentage that I'm probably going to end up cutting. Oh, match one. Oh my goodness. I didn't read that part. I skipped over that, Logan. I didn't want that piece of information. He says, what they do at match 1. Match 1. So there's no score in. It's the very first one right off the bat, and they threw that person blind immediately. That's tough. I don't know if I would cut in that instance, to be honest with you, Logan. As long as I felt confident that I had somebody that can match up against them, I don't know if I would cut them. Cutting is when you throw a lower skill level against a higher. You've cut the player is what we call it. You've unevenly matched them on purpose. Yeah, I think on that one I'm not if I go right out the gate and somebody's like, boom, here's my skill level 7, Tim, who are you throwing? And it's match one. I don't think I'm actually gonna cut them at that point. Again, as long as I know I have somebody that I have confidence in, and they have confidence too. Like if my other higher person is like, look, like, you know, it's tough for me to beat them. You know, I'll do my best, but I just don't have faith in it. Hey, I'm gonna shake them up a little bit and be like, gotta have some faith. But but yeah, in that one, I'm playing the odds here. So yeah, that's definitely a fun scenario, Logan. I like that. Yeah, Michelle, thanks for asking that question. Sorry, I do forget some people that aren't always, you know, familiar with the league, may not know exactly what the lingo is. But yeah, cutting is like, again, where like I'm throwing a skill level 4 versus a 7, for example. That we would call that cutting the player. So the skill level 7 was thrown first, or thrown blind as we call it, because they don't know who their opponent is. And then you throw a skill level 4 against it. That's called cutting that player. PJ says maybe in his scenario, he said maybe if they have a strong 3, then maybe cut and hope for the 2-1 split. Possibly, because that's definitely a tough one for sure. By the way, while we were discussing this here, I'd take headset off for a moment, and congrats to Ronnie. Good showing from Shannon though. Came out the gates with a break and run to start everything off. So he did good. Ronnie came through swinging hard though. I think honestly, now that you're bringing that up, PJ, the way you are, he said or throwing a strong 4, maybe a 5-2 race. I think if I have a skill level 5 on my team, in which the 5 is somebody that has proven themselves as a stronger 5, right? Maybe not a new 5, a stronger 5. Then I like that, because I actually like the 5-3 race. So I love the 5-3 race. The 2 right difference between a stronger 5 that can know when they got to hit the brakes. Quit clearing the tables out for people like Logan and Justin and all them, and Ronnie's and even Shannon. Like, don't have a skill of 5 on the table that's going to run 5 balls, not be able to complete the run out, and leave 2 of their balls left on the table, and it's wide open for them to run it. Like, you're begging for trouble right there, to say the least. So puts them in a tough spot, because if you can cut and go down 0-3, they still have another 7 play. Exactly. And what's going to happen there, Logan, in that instance, is you go down 0-3, matchup 2 happens, and let's say even if your person wins 2-1 in matchup 3, now the overall team score is 2-4 in their favor. When you decide to cut them, you know what they're throwing for that third match. I know what you do in that third match, though. You're going to play that other 7. You're going to play that other 7. That's it. Like, period. So, hola, look at all the champions in the chat. Wesley, what's going on, brother? Good morning to you, sir. Welcome in. A strong 4 only is one to get to the hill, too. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. My Moneyball spreadsheet tells me my 2, 3, and myself play well against the 7. There you go. Logan saying West team plays a 7-7-4-3-2. They throw the skill level 7 on match 1. So you know they can play their second skill level 7. You know their second skill level 7 is there. Do you cut that original blind throw from your opponent of their skill level 7? Didn't even see it here. The other one finished up over there as well. Miss Kimberly got the win. So that will be a 2-0 victory for post 9 on that one. And then we're getting the throws over here as well. Get the throws here. Looks like day one is playing 2 7s. I agree with Wes. Wes says, knowing they have a 3-2 left, no, I'm playing them straight up right away, hoping to kill the advantage early. Yeah. Yep. Either that or if I have a killer 4. Yeah, see, even Wes likes a killer 4 like you do, Steamroller. It was still 1 rack and a point. That's, I mean, it's, you got to think about this stuff, guys. This is good, good situations. All right, looks like Jules Jr. and Mr. Thomas Root on the top table. That means we should have Miss Cynthia. Yeah, Miss Cynthia here on the bottom table. Oops, I just put Jules Jr., my bad. Let's see here. Cynthia and Thomas. That would be a 2-3 race. Oh, John Hummel says, I think you missed the chat. I did. He says, who? Correct answer to that always, John Hummel, is Tim Jones. What's up, good sir? Good morning, brother. Sorry, we were having great conversation here around a scenario that could happen and what you should do. Yeah, nine ball is different. I agree. If they throw a 7 blind and I have a 2 on my team to cut them with, because what goes in the back of that steel level 7's head? They hang 1-9. That's 10%. That is 10% of what that skill level 2 needs. It's crazy. Jules Jr.'s matchup here for the top one. Jules goes to 5. Mr. Thomas Root goes to 4. And for the bottom one is Mr. Thomas Root Jr. And Cynthia goes to 2. He goes to 3. Yeah, you got me a 9 ball, and I know you can throw 2 7s, and you throw a blind 7 during that first matchup. Yeah, I'm cutting the pants off of you. Like, oh man, it's gonna be fun. John's over there with this full throttle kinetics up over there. I hope you guys are having a blessed day at the flea market day, brother. Even Ed's like, yeah, cut him, cut that skill though. Yeah, you cut them like they said something bad about your mama. You paper cut them. That's what you do. Oh man. And also, good morning to you, Samantha. I see you in stream as well. Appreciate you being here. I know I answered the question, but I didn't say good morning to you. Hey, good morning to you as well. Welcome in, brother. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys being here. Dane says, Team Walk the Plank in the house. The undefeated champions of the world. That's a tough matchup. That's a very, very tough matchup on the top one. In fact, let me see. Day 1-ish through first. So that means that post 9 through Mr. Thomas Root on the top table blind, and day 1 is responding with their own games. So, dude, stop it, Logan. That's funny. He says Cowboy Hat adds 1 skill level point. I love it. It's even funnier. We say that in Injustice Cowboy Hat. It is so good. But yeah, Jules Jr. is definitely a very strong shooter. Love it. Now, keep in mind, Wesley captain of multiple teams, right? I bragged about you on stream last night too, sir, a lot. He says, now you don't want to have a big gap in your ranks. If you get one of your highs cut and then have another You want to wait, they play someone close like a 5, then play your second 7? Yeah. Yep. If I had 3 5s and 9 ball, I'd be in every match. I love it. Weston says Jules counters the cowboy hat with the kid play haircut. Oh, Lord. Cameron Daniels, good morning to you. Welcome in. Chat, y'all are on fire today, man. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. This is hilarious. You guys are great. You guys are great. Yes, Wesley. We do 2 tables at once on day 2. Keep everything progressing and speeding along. Yes, sir. And that puts Sudden Death an hour and a half in. Rosemary says I'm here for the chat, right? Right. They're on fire today, Rosemary. It's fun. No, I do like throwing out different scenarios. I think this is one of the huge benefits of the stream. And I think captains that are maybe newer to being captain, newer to knowing when to throw, how to throw, that kind of stuff, because there's a lot of strategy goes into it. I think they're really missing out if they're not in stream to watch some of these play out the way they do, and to seek to understand a little more as for what the better throws and stuff are. There's definitely a lot behind it. So Steamroller wants to know what's your thoughts, Wesley, around incorporating setting up your team kind of like the movie Moneyball and the strategy to teams. We were having that conversation last night a little bit around it. It's an interesting concept. I don't know if it fully applies here or not, to be honest with you, but I'd be willing to hear more about it. I know it's something you were kind of hitting on a little bit yesterday, but yeah, it really is, Ray. It really is. It's a good active chat this morning. It's a good stream whenever chat is blowing up and having conversations with each other. It's good. Bank says strategy for money in Vegas is totally different than regular session play. It's a lot of thinking. Yeah, it also depends on how you want to treat regular session play too. Like we were talking about that on stream last night a little bit with Kelly and I on here, and we are talking about helping you find your perfect team out there, and how there's some teams that like, dude, they are here for a beer and a good time, and that is all they want out of a team. They are not worried about winning, losing. They want to hit some balls, hang out with their friends, and have a beer and a good time. And that's all they want out of it, right? And then we have those other teams that are like, they're super serious. They are downright super strategic, super serious. Every night is push this thing forward. Let's get this team there to Vegas. Let's go forward. Let's go win the national championships, like all that stuff. So it's fun to see all the different thoughts on it. So did I see the chat? Let me scroll back up. I must have missed it here because it's been rolling. Was the one earlier where you said if they only have one high rank player, would you throw a lower rank against a higher rank for a sacrifice to keep your high rank player? I think that boils down to what the difference is between the skill levels for the higher rank and stuff. It also, again, it's going to greatly vary too based on where you're at for your team points in the matchup. That's where a lot of things, like you'll see a lot of times too, and we've seen it time and time again on stream, where like a team is already up decent, again, like up 4-2 in 8-ball, for example. That third matchup is going to be the high ranked player. That team that's already up 4-2 wants to see if they can close it out on that third matchup, is what they're trying to do. And they absolutely will throw that. Unfortunate, man. Good morning, Mikey. How are you, sir? Welcome on in, brother. Hope you're doing well and blessed. Zero says I'll send you my my spreadsheet so you can grill me about it. I obviously cannot account for a player not shooting their best that particular night, or those opponents shooting really good. That's true. That's true. Ed said it was crazy to see some teams in Vegas that have qualified every year. That to me were no better than regular league night teams. Props to Jax for having a lot of talent. Jacksonville has a lot of talent, man. It's fun to see the growth in Jacksonville, man. The fact that we've had you know, now we're up to 4 teams in 8 ball, 4 teams in 9 ball, going to Vegas. Do that. That is 4 teams in 8 ball, 4 teams in 9 ball going to the Southeast Challenge as well, which, guys, we got Southeast Challenge right around the corner. That's going to be a fantastic time. There is a ton of us from Jacksonville going out there to represent. And it's going to be an amazing, amazing time, to say the least. But also, we've had some pretty interesting upsets as well on that, Ed. It's been fun to see the changes over the years in terms of different teams getting to go. Been really good. Been such a blessing. There's nothing quite like getting to see somebody new getting to go to Vegas and getting to enjoy and have a good time out there. And seeing them just light up like a Christmas tree, brother. It's good. Really, really good. I got you. Okay, Ed. Understood. Ah, look at that. Days rooting on. Well, hold on. Which version of Thomas Fruit? Say which version, because we got both on the tables. Speaking of Jules and Thomas, there on the top table, still on their first rank again. For those just tuning in, we do run 2 tables at once here during day 2, the 1-loss side bracket of triangles. And that matchup right there is a 5-4 race, which Jules is on 8 ball. So if he gets this here, it will tie it up to a 4-4 race in the battle now. I like that attitude. Mike says time for Mitchell and Sable to go to Vegas. We have a really good team. Proud of everyone on the team that I call family. There you go. Jay says I'm rooting on both of them. Don't make me choose. Well, Jules did take that first rack, so that leaves that top one there. Again, an even 4-4 race left in the battle now. Do a quick look here on the bracket as well while we're working through these racks. Dr. Brown, the Fish Heads, has the lead right this moment, 3-2 against Team Dude Where's My Stick. Don't have any score right this moment. Update for Kubakis versus Oliver's company. Let me pull up their score sheet. Let's see here. Oh, it was just taking a second. There we go. It updated. I apologize. Oliver's company up 4-0 right now against Kubakis. Right now, they have Ruben and Dion playing each other. Ruben for Team Kubakis, Dion for Oliver's company. Both with 1 rack, being a 3-2 race in that one. Elijah got a 3-0 victory against Kalinda for Team Oliver's company. And then the second table they're running over there is Miss Julie Marcus racing to 2 versus Roosevelt racing to 3 on that matchup. And then for Dude Where's My Steak versus Dr. Brown, the Fish Heads, Dan Blair got his win against Corey 2-0. Miss Lynn Dew responded back for Dr. Brown's team, getting a 3-0 against Thea Smith. Then on the other 2 tables here, which is, this is a big cut. We talked about it on stream just a moment ago. For matchup number 3, James Brown was thrown, and that was the first throw. And he's a skill level 7. He's up against Miss Crystal, who's skill level 2. So that is a 7-2 race for that one. He's up 1 game right now, making it 6-2 race left in that battle. And then for the 4th matchup here, Dude Where's My Steak has Defrey going on up against Derek, both with a race to 5. That's right, Mike. It is always good when you have people that can back you up. Someone loses. Yep. And it's all about that fight too, man. Like, sometimes you're gonna lose. It's gonna happen. You're not gonna win every match. If you did, you wouldn't be an amateur pool, right? And even if you lose, it's how can I lessen the loss, right? What can I take away from it, and how can I hopefully get at least a rack in here to take away the 3-0, at least to be able to do this, at least be able to lessen the points and this, that, and the other on it. So sure what they're discussing over there on that one. I don't know what they were discussing. That's so funny. Steamroller on YouTube says, I feel the skull coming up in the background, right with all you talk about yesterday, you talk about for sudden death. Yeah. Yeah, the countdown for sudden death cracks me up. It's pretty funny. It is pretty funny how it does the full countdown on your sheet and everything. But speaking of, there is now 20 minutes and 3 seconds until sudden death for these matches. But yeah, it's hilarious when you're in your score sheet and you look at it. It's at the tippy top of the page and just has this big red banner with a skull that says sudden death, and it literally has a timer countdown. It's so funny. Yeah, you gotta learn from every bit of it, Michelle. That's right. Gotta have your takeaways, especially in tournaments like this, right? When you're doing triennials, when you're doing World Qualifier and stuff, you're gonna end up playing more than one match, more than likely, right? That's your goal, is to play more than one match. So take your takeaways, take your growth, take the loss away for a moment, and keep on rolling forward. You know what I mean? That's a good teammate. Again, you're not all gonna win all your matches. It just ain't gonna happen. So you're gonna lose eventually. Question is, how bad will you lose? What's your attitude in doing so? And how does your team help pick you up? And how do you allow them to be able to help pick you up? So, Steve on YouTube said, I just checked the time because you said 11:30. Yes, sir, 11:30 a.m. That's right. Michelle says, can't get better unless you try and repeat. Yes, that's right. That is right. All right, Ellie over here from Miss Cynthia for day one-ish, giving a timeout. Mr. Justin J. Money has now joined us live in person. And again, that top matchup there, that's only rack number 2. Jules up 1-0, making it 4-4 left in that battle. Yeah, teamwork does make the dream work, Mikey. That's right. That's right. Well, what up, Justin? How you doing, bud?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How's your day going so far?
So far, so good.
Let's see. You're waiting to play. I remember your bracket.
Winner of this right here.
That's right. Oh, did you see how the bracket worked out, by the way?
Mm-mm.
Day one is Vegas, Cancer Christmas Vegas, Chip Shots Vegas.
That's funny.
All of y'all are on the bracket with the way everything poured out yesterday. Again, that's not on purpose. There was no rhyme or reason. It's just the way the bracket filled out based on wins and losses yesterday and stuff. But but nah, it's funny, man. Good luck to you guys today. It's gonna be a fun day for sure.
Yeah, we need all the help we can get.
There you go.
Yeah, we got 2 out of the 3 qualified yesterday, so
That's good. That's a good day.
yeah, it wasn't bad.
Good day, yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I forget who it was in the stream. They're like, wait a minute, Justin's giving timeout on that table too. I was like, yeah, I was like, him, Sam, and Brian are 3 common players between the 2 of them.
Busy day. I had 3 teams playing at 3 o'clock, 2 more at 8 o'clock, so I was
yeah.
all over the place.
Logan says, tell him about our new team, Emergency.
Oh yeah. So we're putting together a team with 2 9s and the rest are 1s. We're gonna play 9-9-1-1-1.
I get the emergency now. That's a funny joke.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So we're still trying to find that. So if any 1s are out there that want to play, let us know.
There you go. That's hilarious. Oh, man.
Those are hard to find. So
Oh, yeah, it was Steve Roller talking about earlier. Smitty, what's going on? Says, my thanks for teammates for pulling us for the win. Love you all. Yes, give your teammates shout outs. I love that. Nothing wrong with that. PJ saying, what's up, Jay Money?
what up, PJ?
Steve Roller, I see your big comment there. He says, some self-reflection. I am not shooting well in tournaments for the APA because I'm focusing too much on the stream, so not sure how to balance it out. Man, that's a tough one. That's one of those where. What's up? Will you watch it, J Money?
Yeah, I
Is
guess.
that okay with you? All right, we're getting Justin. Where did Mike? Oh, Mike's over there. All right, J Money's gonna come watch the shot. But yeah, that's a tough one, Steamroller. I mean, that's just one of those. Man, there's. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. All right, 10 ball cleaners day. Appreciate J Money for doing that. By the way, Jules did take that second game. Let's see where that. Or there we go. Sorry, just had to swap sides over here so Kelly could sit up here and have room with the cord.
There
Be
we
happy
go.
now I made the adjustment. Yep.
Oh, you're fine. Man, I just walked in. I already got put to work.
You did. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. That's funny.
Yeah, the scoring on the app made everything a lot smoother yesterday. Everything's very fluid and just a lot easier.
Yeah, it was good, man. I'm glad to hear from a player perspective too, because the thing I love the most from my end, obviously, I know you guys don't have access to it, but I'm able to jump in every score sheet.
Right, yeah.
So I can see in the moment, like, the exact matchup, exactly where they're at. I don't have to bug you guys anymore for stream of who's being thrown. I can see it here.
Yeah, no more text messages and
Yeah.
what's the score?
What's the score? If
Yeah.
you don't give me a darn score update, I'm going to throw my shoe.
Right.
That has been texted before, by the way. Legitimately. I love it. Nick in chat says, get that triple crown today, Justin. There you go.
Don't try.
Yeah, that's a tough one to pull off to get 3 done that you're on in one weekend. Y'all play next weekend?
Yeah, we have our Wednesday team. Pool
Wednesday.
party.
There you go. That's right. Nick was saying that in the stream earlier.
Yep. Only got one next weekend.
Then you have less to stress about then. You're able to focus more on just the one team.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep score. I like to watch Logan play. Make him do all the work.
There you go. Well, time to clock in, Logan Lane. Love it. Yeah, Steamroller, there's not a lot of us out there, man, that do the streaming stuff. I mean, there's teams that will put up a phone and stream their match, right? But, like, they're not focused on that. You know what I mean? Like, they set it and forget it and go about their day with their team and worry about that stuff. That's why I was saying my point of view, even when, you know, I was still a player and not working in an office for the SAPA, like, I just, those events were very tough for me, man. It was not a balance I would like to have to do, again, to where I'm both playing and having to focus on the streaming commentary. So it's just a lot to handle, man. kind of makes me feel like Wesley Mitchell for a moment there, where it's like you run around with all the teams on different tables,
I know.
captain so many nights. Same thing with you too. Like it's just a lot to balance.
Yeah, I'm like yesterday down checking on my other team. The other team's playing at the other end. They're like, we need a timeout down here. And I'm like running and back and forth. But it's worth it.
Yes, it is. Still never forget the fun that one year, man. Freaking both 8-ball, 9-ball. Me, you, Sam, and Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Were the.
That was a long trip, buddy.
Goodness, we were begging to get back home.
Yeah. Like,
Oh man.
we have 7 more days of this? Oh, my God.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I always like buy food for the Aruba stuff. Like I ran out of stuff to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the trip.
Yeah, you
I
were
never
getting
ran out of stuff.
what's it called when you the one you like with the peanut butter and jelly in the same jar?
The goober grape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran out of it.
Yeah.
I made so many peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I'm like, I don't know how you kill a whole jar of peanut butter jelly sandwich in this short time frame, but I did. It was gone. And good out, by the way, for Thomas Jr. there. And
Man, that was a long time ago. That was like over 10 years ago, probably.
yeah, it was probably
10 years ago, maybe.
Yep, probably around 2016, 2017. Yeah, had to be because it was before Luna was born. So and she'll turn 8 from January.
Yep.
So yeah, it was probably a decade. It was probably 2016. I'm sure Facebook will remind me here soon and be like, got
Right.
memories.
Mm-hmm.
Brent says, is that the best captain in the world? I hear, brother, I'm always on stream. What are you talking about? It's all the same guy on stream. What do you mean? I'll say that as I stare up at Justin for a moment. I love it. I love it. Yes, Brent, that is Mr. J Money Lamont there that you're hearing. Although, you know what Brent did yesterday?
What did he do?
Walking up to the bar, I was getting a drink refill or whatever, and I think I was ordering food at the time. But Tim, you know what I just ate? I was like, no, what? He's like, we went and had line up. I had a big old delicious burrito. I was like, brother, you suck, man. Like, you didn't have to even tell me that. Like, go somewhere.
Right?
Some chips and queso now.
Rub it in your face.
Like, that's disrespectful, man, knowing how much I love line up. Like, Tim, you just had line up on Monday. Yeah, and today's Tuesday. It's a different day. I can have it again today.
Exactly.
What you mean I just had it? It isn't like I ate it like 2 hours ago. I'm back here eating it. Like, don't judge me that much.
You like what you like.
Yeah. That's one of the things my pastor loves, line up. He always goes and gets the same thing every single time that he goes. And it's funny because he goes there enough now on the north side by the airport one that, like, they sit him down. They don't ask. They just bring it out.
Right.
They just bring out his meal.
That's funny.
Oh, man. So you guys getting prepped up for the Southeast Challenge?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I've ever even been to Panama City before. I'm trying to think, but I don't think I have.
I have been through Panama City before, if I remember correctly. I know I've been to Destin.
All right.
But once I think like drove through or had to make like just a quick stop there. It wasn't anything where I got to go enjoy the ocean or anything. I'm definitely going to go out in the water sometime.
Oh, for sure. I'm excited. I mean, I got my senior team will be there for the whole week.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we lost in the finals of both, but at least we get to go play pool still somewhere else. I mean,
Yes, you do.
and I'm playing Masters too.
I see your wifey up there getting comfortable. Dude, yeah, I'm stoked about seeing Masters and Lays play out this year. I am very, very excited to see that go through, see the feedback, the thought behind everybody getting to enjoy that. You know, it's great to see how much APA cares to open those formats to this event.
For sure.
You know, and I don't want to misspeak because obviously I don't know its full creation and all the behind the scenes, but this event was created as a way to give the runner-ups or qualifiers something to do because you make it throughout the entire event, and here you are in second place, and you're like, all right, well, it's over.
Yeah.
You go for next year.
Oh, I know that was the most annoying thing is you make it all the way to the finals back in the day, and it's like, all right, well, you get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Like not even a pat on the back, you know.
Yep.
It was Vegas or nothing. So at least now you got a chance to go make a little bit of money, and you get to go on a little vacation if you want. You can go early, go stay late, whatever you want to do. I mean,
Yeah.
make the best of it.
Speaking of the my memory is correct here, I should pull the website, but I believe full field for ladies and masters, first place, and that doesn't include all of it paid out, but first place is $5,000.
That's pretty good.
Like, imagine you got a 3-man
Yeah.
masters team, and you go.
That
you
might
go
be
over there
more
with
than that
$5,000.
might be more than you get in Vegas.
So depending on how far you make it. Yes, it's going to be a good time for sure. Absolute good time. Definitely looking forward to it. Looking forward to this new venue too. I like the fact that we're in Panama City Beach, but I'm looking forward to seeing the hotel and all that jazz. In which I don't know if you heard Kelly announced yesterday on stream, but on Wednesday is when we're going to do live stream. And
Yeah, I saw the post because wasn't it supposed to be today originally?
yeah, originally it's supposed to be a day. Yep. And they held off just to get a little bit more, be able to give out more information. So
Yeah, for sure. Plus, you guys got this going on. You got a day where you're completely free and more people can tune in.
yeah, yep. Brent said I'm dodging a bullet from the lineup. He's paying for it today. Funny choice of words there, Brent.
What? He's coming.
Oh. Are they yelling at Mike? JR wants to know, is that Justina commenting today?
What up, JR?
I love it.
Sure why they're near that one was. But... Maybe one day if the Southeast Challenge keeps getting bigger and bigger, they can put their own mini manias and everything in there eventually.
Oh, there's minis.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. We even had it last. Hold on, I don't want to misquote.
Oh, no, they did, but it was all the minis were here, weren't they?
Yes, yeah, they were
And
here.
the tournament
Yep.
was at the cue balls.
Yes, yeah. The tournaments were at both cue balls, OGN beaches, and the minis were here at Legends
Gotcha.
last time. And I'm trying to think. I think there was minis the year before as well. But I will say this much though: the minis have grown.
Right.
So no matter what, there's definitely been some good growth and excitement around that, which I love. And also, guys, I just cannot implore you enough, especially if this is your first time going to Southeast Challenge and you have not been to Vegas before, go and get your feet wet in the minis. That way, when you go to Vegas, you don't miss out on the one of my greatest regrets. That first year we went to Vegas and I didn't take advantage of seeing. I was so nervous to do them. I was very nervous to go play minis. And then the second time that I went and played it and enjoyed it, and that was the one I got to tell people about because I went and signed up for a teaching with Joey Gray, pay my entry fee into the minis, made it all the way to the finals. Me and the guys decided to still play it out, but split the finals. The money, I got my $20 back, and the money I made from that paid
Covered your lesson.
My lesson with Joey Gray. Yeah,
Can't beat it.
can't. It was so good. It was such a good time, such a memory. I'll never forget it. So
I mean, there's a lot of people that will just go out there to play minis, not even there playing any events.
yes.
Go out there and get a room somewhere and play as many minis as they can.
Well, yeah, I think too, like Jules, which we're watching on stream here on the top table, Jules and Lisa from this team, day one-ish, won the mega Scotch doubles, and they took home $1,100.
Yeah, I played in that with my wife one time. You don't want to ask us how we did. Not very good.
Yeah. It's a tough field, that's for sure. CR says we're going to beat that Camps Christmas team one day, but yesterday wasn't the day. Good job, Justin. That's funny.
Yeah, you'll beat us one day.
Hey, yes, Logan, some line-up queso. It's so good. That's right, Rebecca. Love me some queso. I'm making it at home now, actually. It's too stupid easy to make. Britt said he was wanting to do some minis. He said, but the lines were terrible, passed by it, and then the line was almost empty, and he had to go into it and jump into one, and he said he went 0-1. Yeah, no 0-2 barbecue. It was 0-1 barbecue. I love it. Lexi says, Becky and Danny, y'all were right. Gabe does play better with the hat backwards. Good call. Hey, there's some of y'all, Justin, Logan. There's a couple of y'all. It gets serious mode whenever the hat goes backwards. All right, I don't know what it is about them as pool players. It does it, but the hat goes on backwards, and you might be in trouble. Okay,
That's right. That means it's time to play.
it's time to play, time to focus. That's their warning. I'm trying to think who it was too. There was somebody. It might have actually been your wife. I don't remember. No, I don't think it was me.
Is this one's on the hill right here?
Yes, yeah. The table closest to us here on the bottom part of the screen. Thomas is on the hill, which actually, did I give the point? Yeah, I gave the point away.
So that means if he wins 3-0 and Jules wins 3-0, then it's going to come down to the last match no matter what?
Yes. Yep. And if it plays out that way, it'll come down to the last match, and it'll be a whoever wins scenario. Whoever wins the first rack, since it'll be sudden death.
And post 9 can play what rank?
Let's take a look here. Let's see. Kim Shannon, Gabe, and Tom.
So they played a 6-6, a 4, and
a 6-4 and a 2.
so they can play 6,
5.
A 5 versus a 3 or a 2 from the other team.
They have another 4. They don't have a 5. They have Bobby on there.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, there's some opportunity there, isn't there?
So it'll be a 4 or a 5 versus a 2, or a 4 versus a 2
Yeah.
in one rack.
Yep. Ryan a 7-7. Yeah, Cynthia's 3, so that's 17. And Nikki's a 3, so that's 20. Yeah.
So they can play a 3 or a 2 versus a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd say it favors a little bit post time.
But, you
If
know,
it goes that way.
one rack race, never know.
Danny says that Thomas Senior needs to turn his cowboy hat backwards also. If he did that, I would lose my darn mind right now.
Put it sideways.
Put it sideways, yeah. Yeah, that'd be so funny. What'd be even more hilarious? He does it and then starts shooting bang. You're like, there's truth behind it.
Right? It's not just a superstition.
You're like, BT Dubs, Jacksonville APA, we do sell our own hats.
Right?
So
They come with magical powers.
magic powers, yeah. Oh my goodness, the Jacksonville APA patch does it, is what it is.
Right.
Oh, that'd be too funny. I would lose myself right here. Mr. Jack, the referee Carter, in the house, wearing his high res, high vis jacket there. Well, don't let that keep on all the way now.
Not a bad lead.
Yeah.
See, this guy needs to try to get this 12 closer to a hole while she still has several balls on the table, and then he can try and make it on his next turn if she misses again.
I like trying to let it open up towards the side pocket, maybe.
Yeah, just get it out in the middle, off the rail somewhere, a little bit easier.
Yep, something we can work with. You're right, because you're hoping that you should be able to get another chance at the table.
You might be able to bake it down between the 5 and the 8. Yeah, like that.
Ooh, he's in the
Wow,
window.
what a shot.
He's in the window.
That's perfect.
Man, what a play.
Yep.
What a play. Gosh, knows it. That's a great spot to leave it.
Yeah. I mean, it eliminates the 8 from going into that hole at least.
Yep.
For now. But see, right now, she's got to shoot the 2, then the 5, then the 4. So she's got to go up and down 3 times and get back on the 8.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a beautiful lead, Rebecca. 100% was. 100%. Here we go. Ronnie coming to give the timeout. I love it. The preemptive timeout. The before you get stuck in the situation timeout.
Yeah, but see, now with that ball being in the hole, it's hard to hide it too. I mean, 'cause The only ball she can really put it behind is the 5 if she hits like the left side and tries to leave the cue ball on the rail. And the 5 on the rail.
I'll say this table a little bit from the main point of view. Let me get back to where we can see both of them here in just a moment, guys. But I want to see what Ronnie and her are talking about. Okay, what's like he's just talking about running it, maybe?
Yeah, see, now she's got to go up the table, then back down the table, then up the table again for the 8. Problem with leaving this 4 ball now, when you cut it in, the cue ball is going to go back up the table, and she's not going to have a very good shot on the 8.
I don't know what their conversation. I don't like this run at all.
Nah, I would have tried to hide the cue ball with that 5 ball. And she might get a good leave out of it on accident. But see here, now that ball's in the hole, he can kick off the left side of that left rail on the other side of the 8 ball, and it'll come around. Maybe he can shoot the 8 inside.
Yeah.
If he hits it soft enough. Just like that. Yep.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Great execution.
I understand that.
By the way, guys, I'm trying to keep up with it, but they're pretty fast on the top table a little bit here. Jules is up 3-0, so now it's a 2-4 race left in that battle.
He needs to shoot this 8 ball in the side pocket.
Oh, did he mark the corner?
Yeah, but Shannon's giving him a timeout.
Okay. Yeah, get him, Shannon. Get him. Work at him.
I mean, I would shoot this in the side because even if he does miss it, the cue ball is going to travel down here, and she's going to have a tough shot on the 5, or she's going to have to shoot a long shot on the 4.
Yeah, no, I love it because of that exact reason right there. Same thing I was thinking.
And the side is
Two-way.
just a lot easier shot than shooting it all the way down.
Yep. Yeah, let's go based on this view, just to give you guys the different angle.
I'm shooting that in the side all day.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at the tangent line where it's at again, that cue ball's going to go to that top end of the table, left hand side of the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is definitely.
He just needs to hit it with the pocket speed. Don't crush it.
Feel like the Mandalorian here. This is the way. Oh, yep.
Just like that. Yep.
Yeah, nicely done. Very, very well played. All right, post 9 will have the lead right now, up 5-2 with that. 3-0 victory by Mr. Gabe. Good job, good out, sir. Way to show up on stream. Now we'll put the last matchup into sudden death. Now Jules is on the hill for that one at the top.
Like they're playing Jen.
Jen Reisner. All right. Yeah, Jules has got to get these other points in.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what happens over there now unless the other guy comes back because it's all down to this 5th match now.
Yeah. And Bobby, let's see what the race will end up being. Jen versus Bobby. Let's see, Jen is a 3, Bobby is a 4. Wow, that.
Start on yours early, like almost like 45 minutes ago on match 5 is the ride. And that's the fun thing. Okay, I just want to make sure. I didn't see.
Rebecca, I keep the points up to date in the moment. Sorry, giving him the 1 point for that matchup when he hit to the hill, when Gabe did get to the hill. So they did receive 3 points total all in all. Current score is accurate, 3-5 right as of this moment.
This one is going to be whoever wins the first rack takes it home.
Yeah, again, we're assuming if Jules gets the win over there and ties it up to the 5-5. Again, he's up on the hill right now. He's already scored that 1 point. Oh, Rebecca, you're good. You're good. We got the electronic scorekeeping now. I'm not saying I won't be wrong on score, but luckily I have an easy way to cheat now. So Jen versus Miss Bobby.
All right, Sam. It was good catching up with you. I'm going
You
to walk
too,
around and mingle a little bit.
Appreciate
See who
you,
I can
sir.
see.
Thanks for hopping on streaming, man. As always, appreciate you, brother.
Of course.
Thank you, sir. And that's right, Steamroller. You can definitely, and guys, for those at home, in Jacksonville APA, if you go under the one of the easy ways I like going about it is the events tab. But if you go on events tab, you'll see triangles 2 for 8-ball. And if you click on that, click view tournaments, it will pull up the actual tournament bracket for you, and you can see the up-to-date scores as well. Nick, good morning. Doing very well, brother. How about yourself? Welcome on in, sir. How is Cheryl? Is that what Bobby goes by? And if so, how's that pronounced? I don't mind putting that. I should put Gabe earlier too. I put that as a 2-2 race for this one, by the way, guys. It's first rack is worth 2 points. Second rack is worth 1 point. Okay, it's pronounced like Joey. Okay, good. Then I'll put that on there. Jennifer versus Joey then. Again, the match at the top of your screen, guys, for those just tuning in here, Jules is up 4-0. It is a 1-4 race left in that battle against Mr. Thomas Root. If Jules gets this next rack, it will be tied up 5-5, meaning that this bottom matchup here, since 2 tables being ran at once, this bottom matchup will come down to just the singular rack only. Nate says, doing pretty good on the YouTube side. Glad to hear it. Appreciate you being here. This was the cluster I was talking about a little bit more on that bottom table. You got almost every ball on one half of the table. Hey, nice job getting that solid out of there by Joey, though. That's how you're going to win that rack right there. Get some of your stuff up and out of the area a little bit. Get a little bit more breathing room. One of the ones spelled it, Michelle spelled it Joei. Is it Joei or Joie? I want to spell it right for her. Yeah, Nick, always, brother. Appreciate you too, man. I say, glad to have you here. Glad to have everybody streaming. You guys have been rocking it out on stream today. It has been a fantastic start to the stream. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. I think Jules might have just got stuck on that last stripe right there. He's trying to play defense and scratched on it. Yeah, Michelle, they were telling me Joey, it's pronounced as Joey, Joey is what the reason why they spelled it that way. She's running good too. She's taking advantage. Again, like I said, get some stuff out of the way. Tom's done a great job all the way on that top table here. He just took advantage of that ball in hand from Jules and got the took away the 3-0 possibility. So day one-ish has the potential chance to be at 4 to post 9's 5 right now. At best case scenario. It still right now will come down to just who wins this first rack, though. I'm like 99% sure based on the math. There you go, Jen. Nice job taking over a little bit of access that corner pocket. That's right, Nate Massey on the YouTube saying next week it will be 9-ball triangles. That's right. Yes, sir. And again, you guys get to take advantage of the first ever 9-ball triangles being on the electronic scorekeeper app. It's been amazing. We heard it from Justin on the mic just a moment ago, and there's been a lot of high praise from a lot of players. It's amazing. It makes it feel just like league night. Makes it easier for your throws. Keeps track of sudden death for you. All that jazz. It's so good. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a fantastic weekend, though. Like I said, this one has went off without a hitch, and it's been fun to see. Plus, like I said, I can give you guys all the updates, so you guys can follow along from home as well for those that are in Jacksonville APA and definitely see it. So the bottom one is the ladies, Jennifer and Joey, and the top one right there, gentleman in the hat, that is Mr. Thomas. In the cowboy hat, and the gentleman sitting down, that is Mr. Jules Jr. So Jules is day one-ish. Miss Jen in the pink and black's day one-ish. Cowboy hat and blue jacket is the post 19 from the north side. And I promise you. Absolutely. Nick, we could have had a total of 29. I believe 3. Actually, I think it was 4 now. 4 didn't show. So that'd be 25 teams total playing today. For 5 spots, by the way. There's only 5 spots left. There was 10 yesterday. But 5 spots today. And yesterday was also the money day. So every team that won yesterday, right? Then every team that won yesterday won $800 cash money, as well as qualification. Steamroller, if you are intentionally throwing slow to kind of force a sudden death, it can be reversed if that's something that's going on that team's doing. Yeah, she's doing real good. And Jules gets the out right there. So day one-ish will secure that point right there. It'll be 4-5. Both teams with 2 wins under their belt. Because this first matchup is worth 2 points and the W. So to play it out both ways, if day one-ish gets it here to make it 6-5, and even though post 9 does have the ability to still tie it at 6-6, the tiebreaker would be the team with the most wins. So no matter what, it comes down to one singular rack to rule it all. That's where we're at, guys. Slow play can result in the same thing, steamroller. So, morning, Brian. Do work, son. Oh, good speed. I am not mad at that at all. I didn't think she'd get a hold of all it properly, and she leaves it hanging in the pocket. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. While we're going to do this, just go around the room a little bit. Team Dude, Where's My Stick? Down 2-4 against Dr. Brown and the Fish Heads. Right now, James Brown is on the hill up on his 6th game out of 7 against Crystal. Crystal needs 2. He needs 1 now. And Jeffrey Moore for Team Dude, Where's My Stick? Is up 3-2 in the even race 5 against Derek. And then the other matchup currently going on right now is Cubacas versus Oliver's Company. Currently, Oliver's Company is up 6-0. And which Roosevelt is up on the hill. Roosevelt gets that next rack. It'll be over. Tom Jackson's up 2-0 against Daniel Hickox right now. There we go. Yeah, Michelle, I knew you'd like that update. I knew you would. All right, timeout on the field here. Shannon, come on over. Helping Coach Joey through the one rail bank shot here. Good attempt, not bad speed. Just had a little short on the angle there. But again, 8 balls now and center zone on the table. So time to go for this run. I mean, you know, the furthest you got is your 15 ball away from the pocket. Everything else is inches away from the pocket. So should give her a good chance. I say very little reason why not start with the 11 ball here, bottom right. Chef says when I was making my coffee, I went to church, had a little talk. There you go. Yeah, Brian actually came in a moment ago. Said he got to watch a little church online earlier. I said, good, man. I said I did some praise and worship music on the way here. Might start my days off like that. That's right. Never hurts. All right, I like the timeouts from Ryan there to go and kick things off. Yeah, I agree. Start with that 11 ball, good 10. Back out a little bit. Say that 12 top left, 15 bottom left. She didn't kick out more. Had to hit that a little more. Had to hit that a little more. She undermined that one. The only issue would have me go with 15 here is you have a chance for the cue ball to hide with the 8 now. Hide in line with the 8. So Michelle saying, hope everything was going good because he hasn't been giving me updates. He's probably locked in on the match. Slow down, slow down. She's still in line. She's still in line, chat. It's good. That is good. So instead, he wins the race here, not overdo anything, not force falling in. That was definitely a mistake that could have happened right there. Looked kind of straight. Whole matchup boils down to both ladies being on 8-ball. This is not bad at all, chat. Not in the least bit. Oh yeah, chat's been great. Thank you, so Michelle. It's been a good time hanging out and chat and hanging out with all you guys. She's going for the back cut here, bottom left-hand corner pocket. Oh my goodness. She was close. She was very close. Good attempt. Very nice try by her. Wow. Still a little back cut here for Joey. Yeah, Cheryl, that was a good try. Very good try. And Joey gets the win right there. Team Post 9 gets the victory. That is it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Post 9 will get the win overall 7-4. Very well played. Well done. So Post 9 moves on to go play Team Cancel Christmas in the next round. Winner of that goes on to play in the final round against Chip Shots. That'll be at 1 o'clock for the next matchup here, guys. Taking a look at the bracket here. Dude, where's my cue versus Felt Right? Ready to get things started, kicked in gear for the day at 1 o'clock. Right now, again, Dr. Brown and Fishheads now finished up 6-3 against Dude, Where's My Stick. Winner that moves on to play Drawn Together. Winner that goes on to play the winner between these two. Currently, Oliver's Company up 6-0 against Cubacas. Winner that goes on to play Duck Duck Shoot. And then from there, goes on to play the winner between Stroke Confidence and the Volstead and JEC. This bracket right here is what we've been focused on for the morning here for this matchup between day 1 and Post 9. Post 9 is heading on to go play Team Cancel Christmas here at the 1 o'clock hour. And winner of that moves on to go play Team Chip Shots there at the end. From there, we got 1 o'clock starting up here as well. We got Pool Hall Mafia versus Golden Rex. And that is our later start time here. Winner of that moves on to play Straight Shooters. Land Sharks versus Snow Right Snow Glory versus YSO Shalty. And Oma Atlanta versus the Racketeers will move on to play Press 1 for English. So again, we have our 10 a.m. round, 1 o'clock round, 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. rounds today, guys. So 4 total streams here for you guys to be able to enjoy and be a part of. So make sure you don't miss out here. All right, guys. Well, hey, y'all don't go too far. We got T-minus an hour away. More than enough time for you to get some snacks. I don't know, make some beanie weenies or something. I don't know what you, pigs in a blanket. Have some fun. Make some queso. We talked about queso all morning long. Make some queso, guys. Darn it, it's too easy. Guys, Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home of the Voice of Jacksonville Pool, guys. I'll see y'all in T-minus an hour for the next round of the Triangles One Loss side. So, guys, see y'all very soon. Thank you.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool.